Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. It's Angela, the Traveling Crafter, and it's time for another rendition of Bolo Books. If you're not familiar, Bolo Books is a hashtag that I host where we share books that we love, whether they are to read, to use in our art, to collect, or just to enjoy and reflect on. So I have a whole lot of Christmas books that I got, and I have a whole lot of videos that I need to record, and so I thought I better get my little booty in gear. So these are going to be two of the first Bolo books for 2025. Now, the first one, I don't think I've done this as a Bolo book, but this was one that I wanted. I saw it in a half-price books, but I don't believe it was old, and I think it was like retail price. So I put it on my list, and I did get it for Christmas. It is from 2006, and it's just a fun, it's called The Museum of Kitschy Stitches. So this is the fly page, but then this also is the hardcover as well. It's got a great front and back. Now, I wanted this because I thought it was funny and cute, but I do believe that I will be using this for my art projects, because come on, can't you see a chroma collage with this cute little girl here? But what it does is it's kind of tongue-in-cheek a little bit, and it's the author is, let's see, what is her name? It's early. It's by Stitchy McYarn Pants, just so you know. So as you can tell, very tongue-in-cheek. Here's an introduction. I'll just read it to you because something caught my eye. It says, Introduction. I have a confession to make. I have an unnatural urge to buy every vintage craft pattern I see. Honey. Miss, what's your name again? McYarn Pants. I get it. Is that pile of empty bleach bottles taking over the laundry room? There's a booklet that'll teach you how a little felt and some sequins can transform a bottle into a unique and terrifying pet. Do you have too much silverware and not enough jewelry? I have a book that will show you how to make a simple fork fit for a glamorous night on the town. And if you're not going to be using the rest of those legs pantyhose containers, I can help you furnish your entire house. She said, but what she loves best about her knitting and crocheting patterns, from the 20s to the 80s, is the groovy gals. I don't know. What does she love best about it? I don't know what she loved best. I'm not going to read all that. But anyway, she goes on to show all of these fantabulous different images, and then has some tongue-in-cheek little comments. So this one says, could it be that this woman has just lost the mother of all spitball fights, or won the world's smallest snowball fight? Perhaps she's trying to fool everyone into thinking there's a non-stop apocalyptic hailstorm happening. Maybe she has the worst case of dandruff in the history of universe. Is she a human non-peril candy? I don't know what that is. Have mind-controlling spiders used as an incubator for their pulsating egg sacs? Oh, gross. I wish I could say the answer to any of these was yes, but judging from the yak fur vest, I'm going to chalk this one up to poor decision-making skills. So each one is just very funny. So these would be great in pages for a fashion journal. For some of these would be great for using with my cozy cable knits, so I'll probably do that. But I need to start using this. And oh my gosh. Now here we go. This color pattern, I don't know if it's really going to be trending this year in 2025, but I'm going to make it trending because I have styled about 4 outfits around a pair of shoes I got for Christmas that are these colors. And back in the day, do you remember when we had what we called them duck shoes? Mine were Sportos, and I believe they were, were they green with pink like the green rubber with pink, or were they pink with green? I don't remember, but I had a pair of those, and man, I've still been trying to find them in my size now, because I would wear them in a moment. But just, oh my gosh, that's funny. Just such cute, hilarious little things. Let's see. Let's find one more before we go on. Oh my gosh, this one's cute. Someone please explain what I'm looking at here. I could be wrong, and let's all hope that I am. But are these the progeny of some twisted man or puppet love thing? Are they scientists somewhere serving romantic candlelit dinners to women and their dust mops? Just to see what happens? Is this some sort of birth defect associated with using too much crappy yarn and not enough good sense? I knew something like this would happen if people didn't wise up and quit abusing acrylics. Oh, when will people learn? Won't someone think of the children? I think that's super cute. I made, when my kids were little, my stepdaughter, I made her a chicken outfit for Halloween. Oh my gosh, it was so cute. You use like a yellow rubber glove and a hat and sew it in and stuff it and make it into the coxcomb. Oh gosh. Now I love this. And this is what makes me think that I showed this before. But at any rate, I'm going to double check and make sure I don't have two of these, because if I do, I'm not going to tear this apart. I'll just keep it on my shelf as a collection, because I love it very much. Now, the second one I really, really wanted, also I think I found at First Blush, maybe, was at a half-price books. It is called Dear Paris, the Paris Letters Collection. And this is from Janice McLeod. Now, Janice basically illustrated all of these as she was writing letters from Paris from 2012 until 2020. So this is not an old book, but it's very cool. And she goes on to tell her story. Anya is the recipient of all of these letters, who is her friend, and they've written back and forth to one another for many, many years. So the letters are all addressed to her friend Anya. And I just thought that these illustrations were beautiful, and that they could be used in so many ways, whether I'm doing a tea journal with my name on it. If you don't know, my Nana, my great-grandma, used to call me Angelina. Whether it be in a Parisian journal, a fashion journal, a tea journal. I mean, there's just so many applications for this that I could not pass it by. And her illustrations are actually absolutely stunning. Like, look at this. That could be, you know, a rain journal, a floral journal, a Paris journal. So I am super excited about this. And I kind of think I do love it very, very much. So it might also be one of these that I say, do I want to keep this one? And then, but truth be told, you guys, here's the thing. I do love me some books, but am I really going to sit down and read a book like this over and over? The answer is no. I don't read books that I read for pleasure twice anyway. So I may as well use some of these up. I mean, these would make great pages just in and of themselves, like that, a macaron. I say this every time. There's two different ones. One has almond, one has coconut. And I never know which one is which, but, you know, poppies in there. Isn't this gorgeous? And I think I can, you know, give it some love by, you know, each time I do use a page, by reading the letter and kind of embracing that. So this will go on my bookshelf as one that I will be using. And I've done some arranging to make some room for a few of these. So that is those two journals. So there you have it. That was a very quick Bolo books today, and I'm hoping to keep them all pretty short and sweet. But if you're interested in either of these are appealing, you have The Museum of Kitschy Stitches by Stitchy McYarny Pants and Dear Paris, the letter Paris Letter Collections by Janice McLeod. And I hope that you enjoyed today's Bolo books. If you have something interesting that you wish to share, use that hashtag. I'd love to see books that others are collecting or curating or using in their art. So please, if you do that, I can find it and everyone else can as well. And I'll add them to the playlist. Have a great rest of your day. And until next time, remember, as always, to take time, a little time for you to just be. We'll see you soon. Cheers.